What's going on? We back. It's the Boxing Clinic more. Y'all know what it is. One time for the one time. Your boy CJ Goodfella. We back with a new edition of Who Got Next. If you're not familiar with this installment of Who Got Next, it's basically to give fighters the recognition and shine a spotlight on fighters that might not, get the recognition or you might not know of to put you up on game. And it could be prospects, champions, contenders, guys that need the recognition and guys you should get to know because they got a bright future or they about to blow. And today we talking about New Wales, Sydney, Australian fighter George Ferocious Kambosos. He spars with Manny Pacquiao, 45 rounds. I think he's sparring. He might be sparring with Pacquiao for the Matisse fight. He's based out of Australia. He has a Greek heritage as well, and NBT Boxing probably know a little bit about him. One of the guys put me up on game about Kambosos, and I did my research on it. Probably about 3 or 4 weeks later, I finally got around to it. And the same guy put me on Reach's Progress a few years back, and so I gave this guy a look, and he definitely got a lot of potential, man. He's fought in America already. Not his last fight, but the fight before last. I believe he's 14-0, no draws and 8 knockouts, and he has a very, very pleasing style. But his style isn't what really jumps out on film. His mentality, his attitude. He's very ferocious. That's his mentality. He's nasty. He's dirty. You know what I'm saying? He a dog. He a dog. He got that mentality of he gonna go get it. You know what I'm saying? He's an aggressive fighter. But he can box too, Orthodox, I think I might see him switch a little bit. Not a lot on tape. The guy just, finally got around to look at it and do a full extensive, tape on him. I looked at his background. Couldn't find much on his amateur background, but he's 5'9", 68-inch reach. Or whatever they do, meters or whatever. He really ain't stepped up, though. He's more of a domestic level fighter in Australia. He came to America to fight before last, so he was sparring with Pacquiao, and I heard he give Pacquiao good work. He did 45 rounds with Pacquiao last year for the Jeff Horn fight. His style, like I said, he has the mentality of a beast. Like, he's beastie in the ring. A lot of guys watch him fight, you will like him. Not only is he aggressive and he brings the pain, he like to come downhill and bang to your body. He got a really, really awesome uppercut. He seems to have good understanding of when he in range and how to throw it and accuracy. He got some good body work. Really good jab. Really good jab from the eye versus the competition he's been fighting. But he can box too. He got some good feet. He ain't one of them aggressive front foot fighters that just come forward and don't use angles. And you know what I'm saying? He can use angles. He can turn you. He can box a little bit. He got some quick feet. He got some quick hands. Like I said, he's a unique fighter. I mean, you don't give fighters with this skill set packaged into one fighter. Now, it's our questions to be answered. When he step up to the competition level, will he be able to handle the top power, the top speed, and the top ability? But he getting that type of work with Pacquiao, the last few years, and he getting that type of work with the other sparring partners that is in there with Pacquiao. So they doing right by him by letting him spar with Pacquiao and spar with other fighters that's in the camp. So he getting good work, he getting good sparring. But like I tell you, man, he seems to be a well-rounded fighter, man. So far, he seems like he's on the right track. He hasn't really fought a lot of notable names because he only got 14 fights. He turned pro 5 years ago. And they're moving around, slowly. But he's already sold up most of the titles in Australia. He's in the Philippines. He's been in the Philippines training with Pacquiao. I think he's training with him again. Like I said, he got a solid left jab, man. Right hand. He got the hooks around the ears and the straight right hand. When he get in close, he do a lot of body punching. Like I said, he got an awkward uppercut, right hand uppercut that lands. He like to go to the body, stop some guys with some body shots. And a lot of times, highlights that I watch, and I watch some fights, a lot of times when he hit guys, it's a delayed reaction type of power. I see him to the body and to the head hit guys, and they have a late reaction to getting knocked down. And George Ferocious Kambosos, Like I said, man, he definitely a guy to keep an eye on, man. He a lightweight too. He got good size at 5'9", 68-inch reach arms, whatever however they measure him. He got the look. You know, he got the mentality too. You know, like I said, man, he ferocious in there, and his mentality so far is matched up to his name. But not only is he ferocious, he's not caveman-esque. He's not limited. You know, as far as just being on the front foot, he can box. You know, box on the back foot a little bit, stick the jab, move around you, step over. You know, he's getting schooled really, really well. Whoever's been, you know, coaching him, and you know, like I said, the next step is to, step up continue to step off the domestic scene, and either come to the UK or go to America, and start to hone your craft there and start to fight some of these fighters and see what you got. He seemed to have the right mentality. You know, he seemed to be, you're going to have to kill me in this ring type of mentality. You know, that seemed to be his mentality, man. He seemed to be having some top-notch potential, man. He got a lot of good skills, man. And I'm glad that I did take my boy's word on this fighter. And, I checked him, finally got a chance to check him out. And he made it. You know, who got next? He made it. Not saying that he's going to be a future world champion, but I wouldn't be surprised. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he was a world champion, though. And I think that might be in his future if he continues to move right. He's only 25, lightweight. That's 135 pounds. So you can check him out. His YouTube page with a lot of stuff on his Ferocious Kambosos. But hey, it's the Boxing Clinic of Morse, your boy CJ Goodfellow with another Who Got Next. We're keeping this series going. Also, don't forget me, Cali Enigma, and Colossal Sports TV. We got the college football page popping. So if you want to subscribe, the link is in the description. Please do. College football and basketball. So just if you don't like it, just subscribe just to show support. But don't forget, share. Hit the subscribe button, the bell icon. Y'all know what it is. We gone.